What is up, Spartans? Batman here to give you the latest details on the upcoming beta for Halo Infinite. Let's dive in. This week we were gifted with the latest issue of Inside Infinite for July 2021. You can find this on HaloWaypoint.com. I will be providing the link in the description down below. There's a lot of details about the upcoming beta. Most of them are very technical, and so I'm not going to be going over every little thing. I just want to get you the short and sweet of it all. With that being said, let's get started. So first off, they do say that for the Halo Insider, they just say that please note that registering as a Halo Insider doesn't guarantee access to technical previews or pre-release hands-on gameplay tests. These are also known as flights, by the way. One of the next things they talk about that I feel is important is the fact that they say what's in the name. Quite a lot, as it turns out. Different games across the industry and even Halo games over the years have had all sorts of pre-launch hands-on releases and tests that carry various official labels. Terms like alpha and beta often convey a certain expectation around polish and stability, breadth, marketing implications, and more. We're further along than what would be truly considered an alpha, but also not really at the level of overall completeness some expect in a beta. So basically what they're calling this is a technical preview. They're also going to be calling them flights. That's going to be more of the shorthand of it. So that's the first thing, the fact that it's not an actual beta. Okay, so some of the things that they're really trying to test the game and their core services at scale, because they want to make sure all of it is operating, the main things are operating as expected. The game and services performance focus areas for these flights are stability, how stable is the game across various hardware specs and platforms. Online services, can all our interconnected online services function well at an immense scale? Halo Insider / Waypoint vNext, can our Halo Insider communication systems and flighting tools function at scale? The Halo Insider / Waypoint vNext, that is actually going to be the next version of Halo Waypoint, as well as the app that's going to help be more integrated into the game, so that way we can take our Spartans with us on the go and look at customization options and goals. They did say that some of the feedback focus areas are going to be core gameplay. It says, we want to know how you feel about the core combat experience, how you feel about player movement, weapon balance, equipment, etc. How fun is it to engage in a battle in Halo Infinite? Maps and modes, how did you feel about the design and flow of the maps? Are the maps and mode both fun and fair? Academy's weapon drills, which is something new to the game. And it says, did weapon drills give you a good understanding of how a weapon functions? How fun were the various weapon drills? Menu and Battle Pass UI, or user interface. How intuitive was the menu navigation? Were you able to understand your progression through the Battle Pass? Were you able to find and equip customization items easily? One thing they also want to put is transparency, saying that's important to note that while we are going to be listening closely, there will be some feedback that we can act on before launch. Some feedback will have to fit into the game's roadmap, and additional feedback we won't or cannot take action on. That said, we will communicate what will and won't be changing in the game as a result of the technical preview and why. One of the things they want to check for bugs and issues, so it says, when it comes to bugs and issues specifically, we ask Halo Insiders to utilize the Halo support to file a ticket. And so, obviously it goes into more detail, but basically, if you see a bug, if you get invited, if you're lucky enough, please do so. Now, let's get into the upcoming technical preview. I'm going to go ahead and just read this verbatim. Now with the foundation of flighting set, let's talk about the content and goals of our first upcoming technical preview, which will focus on bots and a slice of the new Academy experience. This technical preview is intentionally focused on these specific areas to help us gather some scale data as we bring these new experiences to Halo for the first time. As we look further ahead, we plan for future flights to expand into more content, including traditional PvP arena and big team battle. With this and our higher level feedback goals noted up above, we land on the following specific focal points. With this in mind, the focus areas of our technical preview are arena gameplay versus bots, arena maps, Academy's weapon drills, menu and battle pass UI, new waypoint experiences on web, iOS, and Android. To gather specific feedback on these areas, our first flight will contain the following content and experiences. The bot arena. So it says, for this technical preview, the bot arena experience will feature Slayer across 3 maps in this build: Bazaar, Recharge, and Live Fire. The bot arena playlist will pit 4 players against 4 bots on arena maps. Next up, they have the Academy weapon drills. And this is basically a place where you can kind of practice and hone your shots for like precision-based weapons, or just try out new weapons in general to get a feel for them. In this upcoming technical preview, we are planning to include the following subset of weapon drills: MA-40AR, which is the assault rifle, BR-75, which is the battle rifle, MK-50 Sidekick, which is the new pistol, CQS-48 Bulldog, which is basically the new shotgun, Needler, VK-78 Commando, which seems to be almost like a precision DMR style weapon, S7 Sniper, Plasma Pistol, Pulse Carbine, Ravager, Heatwave, Skewer. Next up, they talk about the Battle Pass, the challenges, menus, and customization. It says, in order to allow Halo Insiders to unlock their Battle Passes and unlock various customization options, we'll be granting invited accounts a set amount of in-game credits. Players will be free to use their CR, CR is what they're calling their credits. Players will be free to use their CR how they see fit, but customization items unlocked during technical previews will not carry over when the game releases later this year. Also, they mentioned that with the Battle Pass that they're going to be doing, it's not going to have the full scope of what we're going to be getting in that first season. So, basically, so don't read into it too much. Again, this is all mainly for testing, so it's just going to have probably some bare bones of what we can expect in the future. The new Waypoint app, it says, lastly, in coordination with these Halo Infinite technical previews, we are also flighting our new Halo Waypoint web and mobile app experiences. Halo Insiders should be able to view their Battle Pass progression, challenges, and even customize their Spartans. All Halo Insiders that were invited to the technical preview will be able to view, access, and take advantage of these experiences, which will be directly connected to their profiles in the flight. It does also state, please note, if you were not invited, you may still download the Halo Waypoint app, but integration with the Halo Infinite technical preview will not function for you. We know the largest question now is, when is the technical preview? The release of this blog means we're getting very close, but flight itself is a fluid process. We need to ensure we've successfully cleared our final gate before we're officially a go. That said, we've been given the okay to say our first bot-focused technical preview could happen as soon as next weekend. Keep in mind, this article was written a few days ago. I'm recording this on July 27th, so it'll actually be this weekend, and it has been confirmed now. They are planning a live stream on July 28th, where they'll dive in the actual build and walk through nearly every facet of the technical preview. It says, we'll be hosting hundreds of thousands of Halo Insiders during the first technical preview, and then, if all goes well, we'll invite even more eligible Insiders for the next flight. So it sounds like they're getting a lot of people on board with this. So if you signed up, it sounds like you're not necessarily guaranteed, as they mentioned before, but you have a very good chance of getting invited to one of the flights between now and launch. At the end, we have a message from Joseph Staten, the head of creative for Halo Infinite. I'm going to go ahead and actually read what he has to say word for word. Bizarre bot beatdown. I'm very glad that our first flight is shining a spotlight on our multiplayer bots. They are without a doubt one of my favorite features of Halo Infinite. In the early Halo games, they were a feature that we always wanted to land, but that consistently got cut due to limited time and resources. So I'm very happy we've been able to make them happen this time around. What's it like to fight against Infinite's bots? Bots come in 4 flavors: Recruit, Marine, ODST, and Spartan, with each level representing an increase in bot skill. The first time I played a match against bots, I decided to set the difficulty at ODST, assuming they would be competitive but not too challenging. I mean, not for me, right? A grizzled Halo veteran of 2 decades of Halo PvP. Well, within 30 seconds of the start of a Slayer match in the sun-baked New Mombasa Street Market at the center of the arena map Bazaar, I found myself in a classic Halo combat dance with a bot who did an alarmingly good job of sidestepping shots from my sidekick pistol and then dropped my shields with a well-thrown frag grenade. As I retreated from the market through an archway, peppering the bot with a few more rounds, I thought, no worries, I'll just crouch behind one of these big wooden doors and wait for my shields to recharge, because I'm pretty sure this bot won't be smart enough or brave enough to. At which point, the bot sprinted through the door, clocked my position, and finished me off with 2 very confident blasts from its Bulldog shotgun. So yes, as we mentioned earlier, be prepared. Some more examples of bot behavior: ODST and Spartan bots will effectively dodge grenades and rockets. Recruits and Marines will not. All bots use equipment, and higher level bots will grapple shot to you to finish you with a melee kill. I've seen them do this with energy swords, which is amazing and terrifying. Bots keep track of power weapon spawns and sprint to claim them. Most importantly, bots are fair. We don't change their health and damage values per difficulty level, they just get smarter and more resourceful the higher you go. And that's exactly what we're going to do in our tech preview flight. Start the bots on Marine difficulty, and then let you work your way up to Spartan. Good luck, we hope you have a blast, and as always, we sincerely appreciate your support. Joseph Staten, head of creative for Halo Infinite. Some people have been getting emails. Again, I have not gotten one myself, which is fine. I'm actually going to be on vacation, so I won't be able to play anyways. But I hope everyone who does get an invite has a blast, and I'm looking forward to watching some streams about it. It looks like the Halo Technical Preview will begin July 29th and end on August 1st, at least through this particular email. that a friend of mine got. And that's all we have for today. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Follow us on our social media. Thank you for watching TST Gaming, and until next time, just play.